Let's go, boys. So we are live. And I forgot to turn on the scoreboard here on Rambo. Here we are on Tour of Egypt, the Year's Revenge version, but with no pyramids. Don't get this wrong, boys. This is Reller 2, and it's a best out of 15. The purple player is Bryant, and the blue player is Latov. Game number 1, here we go. No unit count. I'm gonna turn it out next game. Pulye with the gifted sub to Osama. Latov defense against the drone. Latov's drone is still here. Nice stretch with the service depot by Bryant. Cuba control. Let's go. 3 miners for Bryant, 3 miners for Latov using the service depot to stretch as well to the next patch of gems. No power plant first, going ref. So Latov is falling a whole building behind here, the power plant from Latov. There it is. Slight advantage. Couple of seconds. We're finally live, boys, or we're finally in the game. After this show match, we will have the 10th intermediate tournament player draft. 38 players have signed up for this tournament. Patrick's is here. Great One is here. Smuchizuki. TC Keem P Money with the trick or treat. Cleaning his room, look at that. Gino is here. Grandiose is here. Who else? Nightshade and Cruiser. The boys are all here. Double war for both of them. Pretty similar builds. 5 miners for both of them as well. Latov gets the miner here at the top drone and trying to get this one maybe. Yeah, we'll get it. Miner droned as well. Meanwhile, Latov, 7 miners. I think he snuck one out of the war factory. I'm sure he did because Brian is still on 6 miners. Triple war though. Latov goes for the radar. Quas is here. Let's go. Quas is playing right after this, boys. As well. I think Quas is playing in like an hour and a half. Quas, are you playing in Alpha Size Arena as well? Quas is playing today as well. Yeah, in an hour versus Gayoke. Yuri's Revenge. Bell Lab is out for Tokai, or as we call him, Latov. Going for Eco. Another War Factory. Then a ref is Mr. Bryant. Iron Curtain is out. Best out of how much, Quas? I might move the intermediate player draft. I might. Best out of 17. It's gonna be, yeah. Split from Brian, bottom. Gets the MCV. Split from Brian at the bottom. He's got a huge split at the top as well. Iron Curtain is ready in a minute. Latov defense against the bottom split. Brian is still at the top. Yeah, bottom split will go down. Didn't lose his MCV. Does have the service depot, 3 war factories. Latov on 3K. Brian looking to force Latov to pop the IC in his base, and he does. Not the best IC. Brian was already Bryant was already retreating. Here comes Latov. That's not enough. Not enough for Latov. Coco X in the house. Oh, your soul versus his Yuri. Okay. Now I have to go out for dinner tonight, boys. So we'll see. Oh, miners coming along. Two miners coming along for Bryant. He has way too much, though. He has way too much. He shouldn't worry at all. All of the collies go down that came along. I think Latov did him a favor here. Not enough. Game 1 is going to go to Bryant. We don't need a unit counter to determine that. Game 1 goes to Bryant. Oh my god, how do I change this? Oh, like this. It's 1-0 to Bryant. The orange player is Latov. Bottom left, we have the teal player, Bryant. The OP Rambo overlay, boys. I like that you can see the production here on the left side. That's pretty OP. Very OP indeed. Camouflaged on the map, yeah. Coco X telling us that Teal's gonna win it. So he's betting against Latov. So this is again yet another overlay, boys. This is the Rambo overlay. This is the Rambo client. So the unit counter is different yet again. Unit counter is different. We've got an extra feature here on the left side. We have this feature as well, the Psychic Beacon. The lines that show where the drone is gonna head. It's gonna get it. Gets the miner, and immediately Bryant sends the miner to the service depot. So the psychic lines are really awesome as well, I find, in the Rambo client, boys. That's something we don't have in the CNC Net client. Seven miners for Bryant, 7 for Latov. Coco X predicting the future. I like the lines, yeah. You can toggle them on and off as well. So like last game, there were like 40 tanks on the field targeting each other. I just turned it off. Then you can see the battle more easily. Double War Factory for Bryant. Double War Factory for Latov. Brings out the ref. The ref is there for Bryant as well. Pretty equal. Pretty same builds. They mirror each other pretty good. Stretching towards the middle. Oh, there's something Bryant is doing that Latov is not. He sent a miner already to long distance. The gems. Latov still stretching. Radar is out. Here's where the build order will differ. Bryant will go triple war while Latov goes for the Desolators with the radar build. Latov gets the miner droned here on the gems. Bryant doesn't do anything. This miner's gonna die. Or is he building a... No, he doesn't even notice. An important miner on the gems. He builds a ref. Yep, kills it. So that's value for Latov. Desos in front. Desos can take a lot of hits, boys. Desos If they're used as fodder, if they're in front, they can take a lot of hits from tanks. Yeah, Bryant did not notice that miner getting droned or didn't do anything with it. For 2 forward reps, really weird. He's got a miner on gems. Latov's got a miner on gems as well. Oh, nice snipe from Bryant, getting 2 tanks for free. Destos in front. Latov not getting any kills yet, but does get damage. Split from Latov. Split is not gonna get in here. Split at the top, gets another miner on gems, does not get it, 1 HP. Here comes Latov, straight line though. He needs to group up. He needs to group up. He does. He tries again through the top. Bottom, not looking good. This miner doesn't go down either. 2 miners on low HP, but Latov not getting any value. Out tanking by 8 is Bryant now. Here comes another split. Can he get it? Not getting it. Not getting value. Latov. Reinforcements come in. He's still here in the back. 2 miners AFK though. Bryant puts 1 back to work. The other one still AFK. Back and forth, back and forth. Latov is a war factory ahead now on Bryant. So maybe he's not getting the value, but he keeps producing and moved his MCV. Bryant has not moved. Ah, Latov though, not the best engagement here. Can he get 3 miners here? Can he get 2? Can he get anything? Gets 1. Gets 1. Engagement here. Dasso's out of position. Gets the miners that fled from the bottom. 2 miners go down for Bryant. Bryant down to 9 miners versus 11 from Latov. Latov trying the top split again. The pressure from Latov is forcing Bryant to make mistakes again. 1 HP miner, but here comes Bryant. Gets a miner. Latov. Gonna base trade. He's losing miners. Bryant getting more value than Latov, it seems. Where are we? Here in the middle. Gets a minor kill. Bryant is here. How is it looking? Bryant is now a miner ahead on Latov. Eco-wise, Latov is broke. Bryant has money. Bryant is producing. Now Bryant not getting value though. He's driving through but did not get any minor kills. Tanks from Latov all the way in the back there. In Latov's base. Nice sentry from Latov. Turns the tides. Now looking good for Latov all of a sudden. A lot of drones, but MCV went down. Going after the power plants is Latov. Looking good for Latov. Latov turned it around and he's gonna win it. Wow, what a game. Only drones out for Brian. 2 war factories left. All the miners are over here. Never moved MCV. It certainly did not look good for Latov. Latov turned it around, boys. Moving MCV, that's bold. There's a million drones on the field. Very well played. From the beginning till mid-game, it certainly did not look good for Latov. Gets an elite. Going after the refs. There's no more refs after this one. Yep, no more refs for Brian. He's down to $7,000. That's all he's gonna have. He brings all of his miners. Latov needs to be careful though. His eco is not doing too well, and this is scary from Brian. All the miners are there. One miner goes down. Lots of backtracking. Sentries come out. Now, Latov has way too much. GG. Latov's gonna tie it up 1-1.
Player defeated.
Latov will be the green player. Bryant will be the red player. 1-1 the score. We're all tied up. Top right spawn for Latov. Bottom right spawn for Brian. He also picked this map. Let's see if I press this button, will it work? No, it does not. That's too bad. I need to fix it. I need to just think of something. MCV move from Latov. MCV move from Brian as well. This miner's drone from Brian. This miner's drone from Latov. Where's this miner going? There it is. Service depot is out. Both of them will save their miners. MCV move again for Latov. Latov will move his MCV. Drone's gonna stay here. That's gonna be annoying. Latov might need just another depot to move MCV. Will he do that? Or will he bring a miner or send a tank over? And risking a sacrifice there. Anyways, but... I'm sorry, not Latov. This is Brian. Brian moved this MCV. Brian's the red player. Sorry, boys. So Latov is being a dick. I'm sorry. yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got them mixed up. Yeah, exactly. Here comes Brian. Nope. Latov is there in time. Latov's the green player, boys. Ryan, the red player. Gonna like it, the double War Factory build here. Same, but Latov's War Factory is really smack down in the middle. That's a beautiful, beautiful War Factory there, I find. And at one point, I think Latov can even long distance these gems. Bryant able to move his MCV up the valley over here. Oh, splitting issue for Latov. Oh, man. The pathing issues for Latov. You lost 2 tanks for free. Oh, you gotta hate when that happens. He's clicking these tanks really far away. Split from Bryant. 3 tanks to the top. Looking to get some value from up the cliff, Mr. Latov. Let's look at the split. Not gonna find much there. Oh, split. Getting value for Bryant. All 3 tanks are still alive. Latov. Gonna engage him. Oh my goodness. Nah, not good. Not looking good for Latov. Latov getting unlucky with these pathing issues. And it's just not looking good. Any splits? There's a split bottom right. He gets a miner. Oh, for free. That's good. No, not for free though. Engagement in the middle. Split on the right side. Scary though from Bryant. Oh, nice. Well, is it nice? Latov caught himself as well. Latov has enough back home to defend. Latov's still in it. Very difficult though, but he's still in it. The tank numbers are quite the same. The War Factory buildings are quite the same. So Latov caught up, and he is 3 miners ahead. So even though Bryant caught Latov with the pathing issues there, Latov has been keeping up. Latov is still in it, might be even ahead, boys. It's crazy. Latov's miners though needs some fixing. He is going broke. Engagement here on the right side. Looked like they were going at it, but only the drones went in. Yeah, these miners though. Oh, Bryant coming through. Get some miner for free. These miners are just glitching everywhere for Latov. Latov needs to do something about them. Tacking up his Latov as well. Drone gets in. Miners go in the middle and near the gems. If he can get these gems, that's a huge eco boost. Is Bryant gonna let Latov get the eco boost? Miner survives. And Latov will hold. Meanwhile, on the right side, another push. Latov will hold. And then, this is what I was talking about. This middle. 3 miners here. Coming through the middle. Tanks are trailing behind. Miners have survived though. Going for the Iron Curtain. Bryant's gonna sacrifice half of his army for it. MCV cell from Latov. Latov should win it. Bryant sacrificed way too much. This incoming push. It's gonna be uncontested. Bryant is over here on the right. Drones though. Drones. Will drones win it for Bryant? One tank is still drones. Here comes Bryant. These miners not doing anything. Bryant doing damage. Latov not doing much. A lot of drones. Drones looking to hold it. Yeah, Bryant doing much better than Latov here. Getting the miner kill. Oh, did not get this one. 1 HP. Oh, gets it. Never mind. 4 tanks survive and there's drones everywhere. Bryant giving up half of his army to get that Iron Curtain. Looking to take it here on game number 3. Here comes Latov again. Down to 2 wars. Drones everywhere. All the drones go in now. Latov down to 5 tanks. Bryant down to 3. Connie's coming over. Did Bryant sell his MCV? He sold it, yeah. Defense against the drone. Four wars for Bryant versus 1 from Latov. Bryant is broke. Miners are full of gems. Not looking good for Latov. Somehow. Well, Bryant was winning in the beginning. Then all of a sudden, Latov was winning in the mid game and late game. Bryant's gonna take it anyways. What a game on Snow Valley.
Player defeated.
And it's 2-1 for Bryant. Here we are, game number 4. We are on Impass, map pick by Latov. Bottom right spawn for Latov, Soviet Iraq. Top left spawn for Bryant, the red player, also Soviet Iraq. 2 oils. 1 for Latov, 1 for Bryant. Bryant's gonna wall his airport each as well. MCV move right after the War Factory to move to the next patch of gems is expected. There it is. Well, oh wow. Couple of seconds behind with that War Factory is Bryant. He will get there safely. Latov's drone is over here. Bryant's drone is over here as well. Para from Latov in combination with the drone gets the miner. There is a second drone here for Latov. Can he get a second drone? Oh my goodness, this miner's gonna just barely make it on 1 HP. Tank gets drone. Needs to target it, yeah, I was about to say. If Latov was able to get a miner here, drone, he's gonna try again, right? Where's the drone? There should be another drone from Latov somewhere. Not sure where it is. But if Latov, oh there it is. If Latov can get a miner over here, drone, that's gonna be trouble for Bryant. Got a para in the back on the airport, and we've got a couple of Connies and a couple of tanks on the oil from Latov. Latov's tanks are there to defend. Oil supposed to be safe. Here comes the drone. Oh, defense against it, Brian. Well done. That was crucial here, defending against that drone. Having that service depot all the way over there on the left side. Latov's gonna keep on trying. If he can land that drone, it's gonna buy some time for Latov. Can he get it? Gets it, okay. Bryant gets the oil. It's a para here on the power plant from Latov. This miner, we're gonna cut it close again. He's not gonna save it, boys. Is he? 1 HP. I don't think. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna save it? Nope. But the drone dies on the service depot as well. That's value still for Latov getting that miner kill. Did not get the power plant though. The paradrop from Latov. Oh, what's going on here? Latov out of position, I would say. Split from Bryant, uncontested. MCV moved. Bryant will get a miner kill for free. MCV undeployed from Latov. He's gonna move top right. Both players killing a miner of each other. But huge advantage here for Bryant. With that oil. Latov lost his oil. Para. Para from Latov AFK. MCV move from Latov top right. Ah, takes the building. But the building was heavily damaged already. Oh, Latov can get value here. Oh, is he overcommitting though? He went in just a little bit too far, maybe. There's an engagement here on the left side. Latov's winning it. The blue player's winning it. Latov winning the left side. The right side, he did not win it. But Bryant quits. We're all tied up. Still nobody? Come on. The middle already should have given it away. Bryant gets the miner drone from Tokai Latov at the bottom. Bryant is the pink one at the top. Golden Knight, Coldest Peak indeed, Mr. Caleb. Bing Leng is the Chinese name for Coldest Peak. Worst map. Well, you can even have a worse name, it seems. Here comes the drone from Latov. Gets in as well. 2-2 to score. We're all tied up. Orange player Latov at the bottom. Bryant at the top. Nobody guessed the Chinese name of this map, or the map that was supposed to be the Chinese name, Bing Leng. But let's keep doing that, boys. Every time Bryant has to pick a map, he says the Chinese, or he'll write the Chinese name in the lobby. I will type it in chat, and the person who knows which map it is call it out, and they will get a gifted sub from the doof. Let's go. Let's make it a game. Community games, boys. Community games. You heard it here first. Bing Leng Shang Feng. Oh, there you go, Voiston. Voiston, you are disqualified of participating in this particular community event. Yeah, it's too easy for you. But I'll, you know what? I'll gift you a sub and then exclude you from participating. Let the Westerners try to guess the map. You'll get a gifted sub from me anyways. He has the legend treatment. Yeah, he's... Latov is here on the left side. Got drone Latov with a couple of drones. Where is his MCV? Oh, there it is. Beautiful stretch from Bryant, Latov at the bottom here. Beautiful stretch. Bryant moved his MCV. The pink player is Bryant again. I'm not sure if I'm. Sometimes I get confused who is who. The pink player is Bryant. Latov getting drone here with the split at the top right. Getting caught. Huge. Where is the other half of his army? Over here. No. Nothing else going on the map. Weird engagement there. Weird engagement there from Latov. Now falling behind by 3 tanks. MCV move again from Brian. Four wars for Latov. 4 wars for Brian. Look at the minor counts. 1 more for Latov. Latov will save both tanks. Yep. Reinforcements incoming from Brian. Looking like a 3-way split, boys. Latov needs a couple of tanks in the middle. This middle engage. Oh! Yeah, Latov doesn't have enough tanks to contest all splits. But Desolators, though. Brian gets a minor kill, gets 2. Latov looking to hold. Sentries hold, helping to hold, but tanks come together from Brian. Reinforcements from the top. Latov is here at the top as well, but dealing with drones. Latov's tanks are kind of out of position while Brian is in his base. Killing of miners. Drones looking to hold for Brian at the top. And he's getting value at the bottom. What can Latov get here? Oh, gets a miner, but what else? Absolutely everything is drone from Latov. Still a huge army from Brian at the bottom. Latov, even though Latov lost a big army at the top, the unit counter says that it's pretty equal. No, it's not. Brian's ahead. 1 miner ahead and 5 war factories. Latov down to 5 miners. It's not over yet. A lot of drones though. Same amount of tanks, but a lot of drones for Brian. Targeting the right side. This is the only side that Latov still has miners working for him. Well, this one is mining dirt. MCV cell from Latov. Latov's in trouble, boys. MCV move again for Brian. Nice, looking good for Brian, boys. Latov going broke. Here comes the drones. Man, yeah. And now just driving away. Let the drones do the work. Nothing going on the map. This is all that's going on. No splits. Let's have a look at the base. Still 5 wars for the pink player. He still has his MCV. He's on 9 miners. Latov still on 6 miners. Sold MCV. Bryant sold the war factory just in case. Just the extra eco. Dasso will keep Bryant back for now, but tank numbers are the same now. Drones being added. Still pretty equal. The only thing is there are miners here in this bunch. Can Latov trade? He's gonna split. I don't think he can trade though. What is there to get here? MCV is sold. Bryant's over here. Latov's over here with a small split. Miners are here. One miner, top right. One single miner. He gets it. There's not much over here. He's surrounded by drones now. Latov. Miners not mining. Miners now coming up front. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? Sorry. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Engagement, not yet. Drones go in. Oh, Latov did not get droned. Latov split him. Did not get droned at all. All the drones went down. Is this what Latov was waiting for this entire time? All of the drones go down. Only one drone on the field. This split uncontested. Bryant now chasing. Does Bryant have enough? Bryant is chasing this one as well. Latov will hold. Will push Bryant back. And his split will return home from being away. Oh, has Latov turned it around? The tanks are scattered. But there are a lot of Connies here. Latov gets an elite. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Has the turns tabled. Drones again being added. Do you want to trade at this time? Latov down to 1 war. Latov will return home. We'll get the miners on his way back home. War Factory is not gonna... Is he gonna go down? Oh! 1 HP! Goes down. No more wars. There's one war here. 4 wars for Bryant. This is going to be an all-in push for Latov. Oh my goodness. So many drones. Repairing the tanks is Latov. There are 4 war factories, but miners are here to counter the drones. Connies are here to counter the drones. And in the meantime, there's a huge army from Bryant here. This miner got droned. More con is being added by Latov. The amount of microing here, boys. It's not enough. It's not enough. Bryant holds with all of his miners. Now drones chasing Latov now. Oh my goodness. Can he get a second elite? He's got 3 veterans. Bryant has an elite of his own. Oh man. It's got another veteran here. Latov is looking for more elites. 2 veterans got droned. Can he get this kill with the elite? Another one! Oh my god. Oh, but these tanks getting caught. And it's GG. Yep. Tanks getting caught, and that's the end of it. Wow, what a game. The scoreboard reflects where the players have spawned. We have the orange player on the left. That's Bryant. And the purple player on the right side. That's Latov, Tokai. 3-2 to score in Bryant's favor. This is a best out of 15, first to 8. And I was doubting whether or not we're going to make it if we streamed Quas versus GOK after this. I'm not going to make it. So if there's anybody else who can stream that, you're more than welcome to stream it. I believe it's still in Alpha-Size Arena, so this lobby. But we're gonna do the intermediate tournament player draft after this, and then I'll have to run, have dinner plans tonight. Anyways, Latov able to sneak a dog in. I am pretty sure he did not get this war factory scouted. But is he gonna see the rush? I don't know. Here comes the rush from Bryant. Bryant went all in on this. 2 drones go in. Can Latov hold? The rush has not officially filled. It has filled. Rush has filled. GG. Latov will tie up the series. The rush has filled. Good try, but Latov was able to sneak in a dog, and he saw the amount of Connies. Nice sentry. Miner being added to the mix just in case. Latov will hold. Yeah, this is fine.
Player defeated.
Well done by Latov, holding against that rush, and we're all tied up. Tech freeze is over. Service depots are already out. The purple player Bryant will spawn at the bottom. This has gems in the middle. Really, instead of ore, just gems in the middle. So this is the Rambo version of Heck. Latov is the green player, top left. The score is 3-3. We're all level indeed. All level. 3-3 is the score. MCV move. There are drones here everywhere from Latov to prevent this MCV move. One drone goes down and moving to the middle, trying to move to the middle. Yeah, he's trying it. Latov doesn't have tanks on the field though. Moving, he's gonna get there. Yeah, the drone's going somewhere else. Baoshi is gem. Okay. Head to head? What head to head thing? Two miners in the middle. Ref comes out. Place a sentry here? What's going on here? Yeah, sentry's in the middle. Yeah, so going straight to the middle. Mr. Bryant, 3-3 to score. All tied up. Getting gems in the middle. That's a huge eco boost. He can start pumping out the war factory soon. Ooh, defense against the drone. You see a split from Bryant. He's gonna send a couple of them up into Latov's base. There are some desolators though. He sees the split coming at the bottom. Bryant's well prepared. Here comes the war factories indeed. He's gonna just pump them out, boys. Look at the amount of gems in the middle. 3 wars for Latov. Gonna lose a power plant. Latov does not go low power though. Trying to sneak in through the middle. Nope, not enough. Not the best engagement from Bryant. Bryant might get sandwiched here between these two armies. Yeah, Latov looking for value. Yeah, Latov cleaning up the top left split, but here comes a huge split straight through the middle. Latov got some value there, but there's just a lot on the field for Mr. Bryant. Dasso's looking to hold. Nothing else going on the map. Half of the gems in the middle are gone. MCV move from Latov. We'll get this safely. Oh, on the cliff. Oh, but the pathing still. No, not the value Latov wanted. Just gets cleaned up. Attacking up is Bryant. 4 war factories for the purple player. Latov getting gems again. He is on 3 wars. Dasso back at home. We'll get a war factory, bring the total down to 3. Iron Curtain smackdown in the middle for Bryant. Four wars now for Latov. He's the one on 4. Gems are almost gone. Then Bryant needs to look to move. He needs to move. This is not going to work for him eco-wise. He's on 7k now, but he needs to move MCV. Yeah, there he goes. He needs to move MCV. There's a split from Bryant on the right side. Latov should have enough. Huge army here. Huge army here for Bryant. A lot of minus move over here. Iron Curtain will be ready in a minute and a half. MCV move again. Yep, that's what he needs to do. The gems are gone. He doesn't have much here in his original base. Iron Curtain is ready for Bryant. Pathing issues. He sees it. Latov unable to find an opening just yet. Goes after the IC. IC gets IC'd. Latov will lose his entire army in the middle. And a push from Bryant top left. Top right. That will... Nope. The Iron Curtain comes out for Latov, but... Can Latov hold is the question. Iron Curtain... Goes down, Elite comes out for Bryant. Latov still has his MCV though, and all in all, both players remain with the same amount of tanks. Latov sells MCV. No Iron Curtain for Latov. There's still an Iron Curtain here for Bryant, and Bryant still has his MCV. 26 tanks each. Service depot. This base will get sold. $29 tanks each. Latov straight through the middle. No. IC is popped. Okay, that was a bad IC, but not the best IC. But he pushed Latov back. Only got 3 tank kills there. Here comes Latov straight through the middle again. Oh, sells the Iron Curtain. Sold the Iron Curtain. MCV move again. That's pretty close still, boys. Can he reach the nuclear reactor? He can kill this. Yup, this war factory can go down. Latov getting value. Tanks are glitching a bit. He could have gotten that war factory, but somehow the tanks were passing down the cliff. Zarar in the house. How's it going, bro? Iron Curtain is back up for Bryant. Sells the Battle Lab. Why can't he kill this war factory? It's so weird that he cannot target this war factory. That war factory should have been dead. Pathing issues again. Pathing issues again for Latov. Is he baiting him? He's baiting him. Gets a tank for free. Oh, what a game. Man, oh man. Sentries everywhere. 41 to 42 tanks. Here comes Latov pushing in. Nah, not the best. Nice destroying from Bryant. Bryant will clean up, should clean up, and that should be GG. Here comes Latov through the middle. Nah. Good game. Close games, but this is not enough, I think. Latov not giving up, though. Not giving up. He is down by 8 tanks. Again, pathing. Is he baiting with this tank again? Iron Curtain is ready for Bryant. Bryant cleans up the bottom split. 10 tanks difference. 10, and the Iron Curtain still has not been popped. MCV move. Somehow Bryant is unable to end. I see his pop top right. Well, he got that war factory. That's all he got. Again, not the best I see from Bryant. He got a war factory, not much else. He's still out tanking by 9. Still out tanking by 9. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of afraid of ending. Or he's not. He's playing this way too carefully. Iron Curtain is going to be ready again in 20 seconds. He just doesn't want to give it away. The last few games were way too close. Pops it and goes in. That should be GG. This was a better IC. Latov was right there. IC in your face. You got the value, you got the drones to back things up, yeah. Now out tanking by 15, this should be over. Elite comes out. Nothing else going on the map. GG is called, and it's 4-3 to Bryant. It is 4-3 for Bryant. We're on Desert Island. And I really hope this game doesn't last too long because, ooh, I need to go to the bathroom. Go, Blazer's still here, Zarar is here, Caleb is here, Voiston, Lloyd, Mudro is here, Highlight, Golden Knights, who else is here, boys? I Rage Gaming, I saw him earlier. By the way, boys, the teal player is Tokai Latov, and we have the blue player Bryant bottom left. So again, the scoreboard reflects the position of the players. Right side for Latov, left side for Bryant. Latov goes for another ref, while the production build for Bryant going for the double war. Latov going for the eco build, ref in front of the gems. Ref should come out for Bryant, I think. I don't think you can go third war. Okay, he might prove me wrong here. Goes third war. The gems are coming in late though. He's going broke. Yeah, I think ref then war, right? No? Long distancing the gems. That's a long way to go. He's microing the miners, you see? Here comes the ref. Okay. Not looking good. Going third war was stretching it, but he was microing his miners. He did well. Only hit 0 once going that build, and he's on triple war. Latov went eco builds, and even though he went eco build, he was down a miner. Both players, different build orders, but same results it seemed. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. But in the meantime, fourth war factory is out for Bryant. Latov might go radar. Yeah, there it is. Radar is out. Fifth war. Oh, loving it from Bryant. I love this build order. And now we're gonna see the tank numbers take off on Bryant's unit counter. First split goes in through top. There is a Desolator here, looking to get a miner or 2 miner kills here. MCV snipe. Nope, not going for the MCV. What's he going for? He's going for the miners. And nope, no split. Latov lost a miner. Not sure if he lost 2. I think he lost 1. Not too bad for Latov. Gonna drive in again. He's not gonna get a miner kill this time. Oh, miner gets droned as well in the meantime. Driving around the world, this guy, Bryant, in Latov's base. Latov just says, okay, I'm gonna trade you. I'm gonna trade you. How much do you have back at home? 1 miner goes down. 2! 1 HP. Oh, man. Oh, these miners driving right in. Now Latov getting some value. MCV gets sold. This is what Latov needed. What Bryant was unable to do in 5 minutes, Latov got done in 2 minutes. But this is a huge army still from Bryant in Latov's base. Driving through his Latov, getting even more miner kills. Drones. Can Latov hold? Latov will hold. Oh my goodness. But both of them doing a lot of damage to each other. Latov still has 12 tanks on the field. And Bryant only 4. Bryant only has 2 miners left and 1,000,000 war factories. Latov's gonna tie up the series. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. When the dust has settled, Latov will take the win. My goodness, we're all tied up. What a game. We have ore in the middle this time on Heck. And last time it was Bao Shi Binshan. He always picks Heck. Says highlight. I thought you figured out the Chinese language. Let's see. We have the pink player Latov spawning on the same position as last time on Heck. And we have Bryant, the blue player, spawning bottom right. Again, same position as last time. Different playstyle though. He's gonna move MCV. Oh, drives over to Doug. So MCV moved this time to the right side for Bryant. Last time his MCV move went straight to the middle. There's a drone here. Huang Jing is gold. Thank you, Voiston. Gets the miner, Mr. Latov. Drone from Mr. Bryant will return home. Well, we'll return bottom left. Service depot is out for Latov. I forgot bathroom. Yeah, bro. I know. This might hurt me later on in my life. Can't have any more children. You know what they say, if you hold it in for too long. Impotence. Oh my goodness. No. Let's not talk about that. Latov ahead in miner count, boys. Latov 1 miner ahead on Mr. Bryant. Voiston, can you confirm why his nickname is Brian? Is it because he loves basketball? I thought I've heard it before. I thought I heard before that Brian loves basketball. That's why his nickname is Brian. Can you confirm that? I believe it's true. MCV move for Latov as well. Service depot is here, and there's a drone from Brian here. Split top left. MCV move from Latov, successful. No splits, not yet. Brian's gonna send a few tanks to the right side. Four wars for Brian, 3 wars for Latov going radar. Bryant moved bottom left with his MCV. Oh, we've got a split from Bryant. Straight in on the miners. Can he get something here? He's gonna get one. Oof. Gets two. Three. Gonna be it. Latov. Gonna push on the right side. Nothing else going on. Abusing the cliff, Mr. Bryant. Latov down to 5 miners. He lost 4, I think. He's in trouble. That was a huge value for Bryant here. Latov, not with the retaliation. He's not able to go in anywhere. And Bryant's looking good with the expansions and everything. Just chilling. Drones getting value. Looking good for Bryant, boys. He's on 5 wars. His eco's doing well. Latov is broke. Latov is very broke. He's on 7 miners. 3 war factories. Bryant is producing. Yeah, this time with ore in the middle rig. The other one was with gems in the middle. Latov going on the left side and on the right side. Right side is uncontested. Bryant is waiting in the middle for him. Left side split. Gets dealt with. Yeah, out tanking by 22. Bryant will take the lead again, and it will be 5-4.
Player defeated.
Yin Yang is the map. We have no scoreboard, it seems. The score is 5-4 to Bryant. The yellow player is Bryant on the right side. And we have... Oh, that drone. Bad pathing for Mr. Bryant. Red player is Latov on the left side. Yin Yang. No scoreboard, no unit count. We have to do it the old-fashioned way for this game. 4 miners or for Bryant. 4, now a 5th of 4, a Latov. 5th of 4, Bryant. Bryant got droned. Latov did not, so no service depot needed for Latov at the moment. Seven miners for Latov. 7 for Bryant. Para gets dealt with at the top left by Latov. Para bottom right from Latov. Walking over. Dog gets the ref, but the dog will clean up. Oh, and another drone gets yet another miner. Well done by Latov. Slowing down this miner. Double war factory for Latov. Double war for Bryant. He's gonna save the miner. Bryant's gonna try it again, top left. Gets a tank droned. Triple War Factory for Latov. For Bryant. Latov already had 3 earlier. Fire on the power, gets value. I'm gonna try the warp. I don't think he's gonna get the war though. No. Well, free para. Gets a power plant. That's value any day. Here comes Latov straight through the middle. Oh, Bryant. He's gonna take the trade. Oh, Latov's gonna split off a couple of tanks, leave a couple of drones behind. Only a sentry goes down, nothing else. Ah, tank stays behind. No, no. Bryant gets the airport. 2 tanks gets droned. He's not dealing with it. Oh, just in time. Now being sandwiched in. Bryant will lose his army, bottom left. So that is value for Latov. Oh, Latov. What was that from Latov? Just driving into Bryant like that. Latov throwing away his advantage there. Wow, I don't know what that was, but that wasn't good. He's gonna get a minor kill at the top right. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. But oh man, he threw away a lot of tanks there. He threw away a lot of tanks. To stay behind the sentry, Latov. A huge push from Bryant at the top. Okay, Latov wins the split at the bottom, but he's gonna lose 1, 2. 2 minus at the top. Latov down to 1. 9 minus 1 AFK. 3, 5. 9 minus in total for Bryant as well. Puts the miner back to work. So Latov has the same amount of miners as Bryant, it seems. Here comes Latov here. Looking good for Latov. This push is carried from Latov. Going for the miners. If he can get these miners are very important. Iron Curtain comes out, but here's Bryant is in Latov's base, but does not have enough. He's droned as well. He gets a miner though. Gets some value. Iron Curtain is out for Latov. Oh, and his drones getting value. Thinning out the tank numbers. Yeah, Bryant does not have a lot of miners left, and Latov is building them from the war factory now. Still 1 drone. Yeah. Split from Bryant at the top. He did drone this miner from Latov. Iron Curtain will be ready soon, but it's looking good for Latov. I'm sure it's looking good for Latov. Yeah. Latov can just ignore this if he wants, right? No, he does not have the eco. But still. Split from Bryant at the top. Dastos are there. Iron Curtain is ready for Latov, and that should end the game. Oh, he's gonna use it defensively first, though. Target the eco again, Latov. He gets one miner, that's it. Nothing else. Latov out-tanking by a whole lot. "30 seconds to IC, and that should win Latov the game this time, though. Doesn't even need to IC the drones. That's GG. Well played by Latov. I thought he threw it in the beginning. Wow. Gets 2 minus, should get the MCV, and there's nothing for Bryant on the field. No, absolutely nothing. MCV is gonna run. There's a drone here. Oh my god. Yeah, that's GG.
Player defeated.
We're all tied up again. Labo. Nobody got it right this time. Yellow player Tokai is Mr. Latov. And again, we have no scoreboard and no unit counter. Service depot is out. The blue player is Bryant. Top left spawn. So we're gonna do it manually again, boys. The score is 5-5. Good thing we're not rusty in counting miners, right? 4 miners for Latov. 5th one comes out for Brian. Latov also on 5 now. Arabian Oasis Alabo. Double War Factory for both players. Seven miners for Latov Triple War Factory. Triple War Factories. 7 miners, 8 miners now for Brian. They're both on 8. Latov switching over to tanks. 9th miner now for Brian, and he's gonna have a 10th once the ore refinery comes up. 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 10. Yep, 10 miners for Brian. Latov the same. He just built this ore rev, so he should be on 10 as well. Now he's on 9. The next one will give him 10. Okay, Latov is a miner behind this time, it seems. Gets the miner droned on gems. Four wars for each of them. This time, the radar has not come out yet for Latov. He needs a ref here. There it is. So now Latov will be on 10 minus 3, 9, 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 still for... Ooh, another war factory. 5 wars for Brian. 10 10 miners as well. Ref's gonna come up here. It's gonna put him on 11 miners. Sometimes it glitches on Rambo Smoke that the unit counter and scoreboard do not show up. Here comes Latov. Huge push here, straight through the middle. He went in straight line, but it kind of worked out for him. So sometimes it glitches out and it doesn't show up. I hope next game it will work. Split from Latov. At the top, Bryant sees it says 3 tanks, but 3 tanks only. It's not going to be enough. There's 6 tanks going top. Okay, he's going to primary building the war factory. It's a good call, good call. Meanwhile, Latov with another ref. Radar is out. MCV moved to the next patch of ore. Oh, the pathing! But Bryant did not punish him, and Bryant TTs everything. Now, Latov can go in through the top. He has a small opening here. Can he get a miner and just... Oh, does not get it on 1 HP. Story of... Oh, the MCV. What the hell? The MCV just... Why did it move over there? Okay, so... Bryant losing his MCV. Lord knows why he moved at that moment. And now Latov can just roll on in through the middle. Yeah. He's gonna do exactly that. He can just push in through the middle. Does he have enough though? Oh, it did not work for him. I thought that was the move as well, but there's a huge split at the top. Huge split at the top. At the bottom, Latov has enough. Switching over to drones is Mr. Bryant. And it still looks now. Latov is way out tanking. Nice use of the drone by Bryant. Latov is chasing. Desolator's back at home. Sentries needed from Latov, but Bryant does not have enough. Latov looking to take the lead, boys. For the first time this series, it seems. I believe it is. Mine is being brought over by Bryant. And the Iron Curtain is out for Latov. 4 minutes to Iron Curtain. Nice use of the miner. Pretty close still. Latov should be able to win it. Sloppy, 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 but there are Desolators at the top. Sentries. Iron Curtain will be ready in a minute for Latov. What a game.
Defeated.
But not enough from Bryant. Latov's in the lead. What is this map name? You've got an airport. I know this map name. I don't remember at the moment. I know it. Wait, hold on. It is 6-5 for Latov. Pinch point. Thank you. Yes, it is. You are right, Caleb. That's a gifted sub right there for Caleb, boys. Let's go. Pinch points. Where's my mouse? Over here. Oh, we have Bryant going as France versus Latov Soviet. We see France a lot on this map. We see. You're welcome. You're welcome, Mr. Caleb. I know you usually sub by yourself, but this time you're getting it from the doof. You're getting a gift from the doof. We see France a lot on this map. We've seen a very OP France from Woody on this map. Not sure if it was against Latov. It was Woody though. Was it against Tudo? Back in that I don't remember the name of the tournament, the Chinese tournament last year in August, right? Or was it this year in August? I'm not making much sense. Let's just stick to the game. Let's go at 6-5. Latov is the teal player. Running over the GIs. Can he get value? Goes after the power. Gets the power plant. Gets the pill, but can take down the AFC. No more cannons like this. The Soviet pressure can even take out the... Oh, what is going on? Not much Bryant can do. He has one cannon in his base. That's it. But the Rhinos are here. Yeah, Latov could try to reach around, you know, the reach around. MCV move. That means no cannon. That means nothing's being built. You can do the reach around. Triple war factories for Latov. Power plant goes down. He's gonna hog the cannon. Nope, he's just gonna drive around. He can hog the cannon, yeah, and take it out. Where's he going? Cannon's gonna go down. 1 HP. Gets the cannon, but it's over. Latov's production, he's got the money. MCV is not deployed. There's no way Bryant's gonna come back from this. More tanks incoming by the time. What is Latov doing? Why is he going back home? Iron Curtain is out. Latov now being the one that's playing it very safe. Kirov. Okay. There's some Kiki Matamito shit going on. But this game is over. Still no AFC out for... Oh, there it is. AFC is over here. Iron Curtain will be ready in 2 minutes. Yeah, bring out the nuke. Make it complete. 4 of a kind. Latov's gonna be on match point. 7-5. Yeah, I'm already calling it. There's no way. Nuke is out for Latov. Nah, there's no way. Bryant goes low power. Iron Curtain will be ready in 30 seconds.
Player defeated.
River Rampage for... Let me see. 7-5 the score. Bryant will spawn on the right side, and we have a Latov over here on the left side. War factories are up. Both players will wall this stone bridge. And again. And again, boys. Latov is on match point. Winning this will end the series. 3 minors for Latov, 2 for Bryant. He's going quick tech. Battle Lab Naval should come out, I believe. Here's a drone. Goes down. And it is 4 minors for Latov. Now teching up as well. The lab is out for Bryant. Latov is the one going broke. Just slightly. I expected the naval before the nuclear reactor. But I'm still expecting the naval. Iron Curtain is out. Here's the naval indeed before moving the MCV.
Kirov reporting.
Squids are out for both. Two squids for Latov.
Kirov reporting.
And Ref is gonna go down. Sold before the miner could dump. Iron Curtain will be ready soon. Oh, the Kiro's gonna get the war. It could get the war. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. One. Ah, just didn't get it. Nope. There's a Kira from Mr. Bryant as well. Iron Curtain is ready for Bryant. Not yet for Latov. 5 seconds. Pops it. Now Latov can retaliate. Latov can clean up. But the Kirov is still alive. There's no anti-air. But can Latov end with the Rhinos? Meanwhile, the Kirov is still alive. The tanks from Bryant taking out the... Oh, he was taking them out. Latov is still here. Bryant has enough to hold. Not looking good for Latov. All of his miners are AFK. MCV needs to go on deploy. And Bryant will win it. Wow. Well done by Bryant. And he's going to take it. Nothing Latov can do. Iron Curtain will end the game. 7-6. And Latov will be able to pick the next map though. Nah, this is not going to do anything, unfortunately, for Latov. But what is Bryant doing? What is he afraid of? For real. You have 7 tanks versus 1. There's not even a war factory up. I don't need a unit counter to tell me that there's only 1 tank on the field. Why is he here? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Pops in on 3 tanks. This should end it. I really don't know what he was afraid of. Latov has more squibs.
Player defeated.
Yeah, I don't know what he was afraid of. The yellow player is Latov, spawning in on the right side as Soviet Iraq. And we have Bryant on the left side. Pink also has Soviet Iraq. No scoreboard, no unit counter. 3 oils each. So Latov is on match point. 7-6 is the score. Bryant needs to win this game to force a game number 15. Does it? Does it light the map when it's captured? I didn't notice. I haven't noticed that. That's cool. Well, with the airport, it's like the... You can see that this one is not captured, right? But the yellow player's airport, I find it's difficult to see as well, if it's captured or not. Latov already took his airport. Now, Bryant's gonna take his airport. It also lights up the map. The airport. You see that? Did you see that? Nightshade. When they took the airport, it also lit up the map. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I'll have to look at CNC when we play over in CNC if that happens. I've never noticed that before. Center control for Latov. Drone goes down. Here comes Bryant trying to make something happen on the airport. Sentry comes out. Another sentry comes out. Triple war for Mr. Bryant. Latov went a radar like he always does. There's a lot of tanks here. Oh, we've got the Carnies on the battle lab. Does not get it though. Airport does go down. Latov building the Iron Curtain. He's teching up. Bryant is not teching up at all. Ref goes down. Not that important. There's another ref here. Losing a couple of things along the way. The Iron Curtain does come out for Latov. He is in no way, shape, or form out tanking. He really needs to play the defensive game and thin out the army when he gets a chance with the Iron Curtain, but I don't see him making an offensive IC yet. Split top, 3 tanks. Latov sees it. Here comes Bryant in the middle. Iron Curtain survives. 2 huge splits from Bryant. Iron Curtain is ready in 10 seconds for Latov. Pops the IC is gonna chase. Four tanks remain. Huge push through the middle for Bryant. Latov needs to group up. Latov's gonna continue to push the middle. Desolate's gonna stay behind. Yep, this is the route Bryant needs to take. Miners being targeted, looking good for Latov. Outstanding move. Bryant's gonna split bottom right. Latov does not have enough bottom right. Stays behind the sentry. Drives through the miners. And that helps out Latov intensely. Immensely even. Iron Curtain will be ready in 30 seconds. This army, this push from Bryant needs to go to this Iron Curtain. Goes for the nuclear. It's enough. Latov goes low power. Split from Latov will continue to push in Bryant's base. Does Latov have enough? He needs a nuclear power plant to get his IC back. I think he has enough. And it's all over. Bryant goes down. Latov takes it. 8-6. Oof, what a game. GG's. Eight, 6 at the final score. Let me send a message to Afusai telling him thank you for letting me join the lobby.